Hello children, welcome to AIMS India online classes. This is a chemistry session. Here we are discussing about water. In this session, we are going to see practice sheet related to the chapter which contains different kinds of questions like multi-correct answer, comprehension, assertion region, statement type, matrix matching and all. Okay, let us start the practice sheet. Let us go through first multi-correct answer type questions. See the first one among those. Pure water is. What are the qualities of pure water? It must be colorless, odorless, tasteless. Should not contain any taste. So these three are the qualities of pure water. It is colorless, odorless and tasteless. Next one. Which of the following statements are correct? See the first statement among those. Water is called universal solvent. Is it correct? Yes, water is called universal solvent. Why it is called so? Because it can dissolve almost all the substances into it. Of course, some they dissolve to large extent and some they dissolve to very small extent. But almost all the substances they dissolve into water. That is why water is called universal solvent. Next one. Approximately 8 glasses of water is needed to produce a page of your book. Yes, it is also correct. So this tells us the importance of water, isn't it? It is also correct. It is needed large quantity of water there. So you should not waste both water and papers. Next one. About 75% of earth is covered with water. Yes, it is also correct. We have learned around two-thirds of earth's surface is covered with water. Next one. Seawater is the purest form of water. Is it correct? No. Because seawater is most impure form of water. Because it contains large quantities of dissolved salts and some other many impurities. So it is not correct. Only these three are correct answer. Be careful, all the correct answer should be selected in multi-correct answer type section. Next one. Water is used for. Where do we use this water? In manufacturing of medicines we use, in manufacturing of beverages in industries, in agriculture sector a large quantity of water is used. Even in generation of electricity also, hydroelectricity we call. In these all procedures, water is used. Next, the solid state of water is. What are the solid states of water? Air, frost, ice, snow. These all will come under solid states of water. Mist will come under gaseous form and dew is liquid form of water. Okay. Next, how does water made safe for drinking? So for making water safe for drinking, we use different procedures. Among those, one it is by boiling and by filtration, even by chlorination also. We make water safe for drinking. Okay. Next, what are the qualities of potable water? What does it mean by potable here? Potable water means the water which is suitable for drinking is called potable water. So the qualities of this potable water are: it must be clear, it must be colorless, it must be odorless, and it must be tasteless also. But it is given here tasty. Should not contain any taste. Should be tasteless. Okay. Next, which of the following statements are correct? See the statements. Water is a compound. Yes, water is a compound because it is formed by the combination of two different elements. What is the molecular formula of water? H2O. It is a compound. Hailstone is a solid state of water. Yes, it is also correct. The boiling point of ice is actually should be water. The boiling point means for a liquid substance. The boiling point of water is 0 degrees Celsius. Is it true? No, it is wrong. Because the boiling point of water is 100 degrees Celsius. Next, the freezing point of ice is 0 degrees Celsius. It is correct. Actually, how to say this water? The freezing point of water means the temperature at which water starts converting into solid ice form. That is 0 degrees Celsius. That's correct. Okay. Next one. Now let us see the comprehension passage. On that questions will be given. See the passage here. Seawater is the most impure natural water as far as the dissolved impurities are concerned. Seawater contains salts of sodium, calcium, and magnesium. Yes, there will be large quantities of salts dissolved in the water. So seawater is salty, we say. Okay. Now let us see questions on this. The first one among those. Which salts are present in seawater? It is direct question from the paragraph given. What salts are present in the water? Salts of sodium, calcium, and magnesium. All of these. Next one. 1 liter of seawater contains dash of salts on average. Yes, on average, 1 liter of seawater contains around 26 grams of salts in it. Okay. Next one. The chief component among the salts present in seawater is, even though the salts of sodium, calcium, and magnesium are present in seawater, the major component among them is sodium chloride. So, around 24 grams of sodium chloride is present in every 1 liter of seawater. Remaining 2 grams are because of these salts of remaining all metals, majorly magnesium and calcium, and even remaining metal salts are also present in it. But the major component is sodium chloride. Okay, next, one more passage. If we put some water in a plate and allow the plate to lie on open in sunlight, we find that the water from the plate disappears. Moreover, even if we keep the plate in shade, the water still disappears. Yes? Now, see the questions on this. The process by which water disappears from the plate is called. So, here, water is converting from liquid state to gaseous vapor form. This process is called evaporation or vaporization. Okay, it is called evaporation. The process of disappearance of water from the plate occurs. That means vaporization occurs or evaporation occurs rapidly in sunlight. This is correct. Actually, it occurs at all temperatures, but it occurs rapidly in sunlight. Rapidly in shade is wrong. The same speed in day and night is wrong. Occurs only in daytime, it is also wrong. So it occurs at all temperatures at day and night, but it occurs rapidly in the presence of sunlight. If we take seawater in plate and allow it to stand in sunlight till whole of the water disappears, we find that what will happen if we take seawater in a plate and if you allow it to start converting into gaseous form, means to evaporate. After certain time, after complete evaporation of water, what will be left in the plate? Will it remain anything? Yes, there will be. Because seawater is not the pure form of water. It contains large quantities of salts dissolved in it. When it is allowed to evaporate, after the evaporation of complete water, it remained with salts. So we can say some solid will be left behind on the plate because of the dissolved salts in the seawater. This is correct. Next one. So the matrix matching type. Well water. We know well water is underground water. We collect it by digging holes into the earth, and it is one of the sources for drinking water, right? Next is seawater. Seawater is called surface water because it is above the surface of the earth, and it is unfit for drinking as it contains more dissolved salts and it is the most impure water. Next, lake water. Lake water is also surface water, and we can say this is also one of the sources for drinking water. Next, mist. Mist is gaseous form of water. Okay. Next, statement type questions. See the statement 1. The human body consists almost 70% of water. Yes, large quantity of water is present in our human body too. Statement 2. Aquatic plants and animals use the oxygen dissolved in water. Yes, it is also correct. So here what is meant by aquatic plants and animals? As we know, plants and animals which live inside the water are called aquatic plants and animals. So they take the oxygen gas which is dissolved in the water. Both the statements are correct. Next, so the statement 1. Chlorination is intended to protect drinking water from bacteria. Yes, to kill the bacteria present in the water, chlorine gas is passed into the water that kills the germs and bacteria present in it. That process is called chlorination. Clean water can be separated from the suspended particles by decantation. It is also correct. So both the statements are correct. Next, statement 1. Level of groundwater below the surface of the earth at a given place is known as water table. Yes, it is called water table. Correct. Statement 2. Excess use of groundwater in cities is resulting in lowering of water table. Yes, it is one of the dangerous issues which we have to know. So, by the excess use of groundwater, the water table in that particular area being depleted, means decreased. Groundwater levels are being decreased by the excess use of this groundwater. So, this causes scarcity of water in the future. So, these two statements are correct. Next, statement 1. During drought, there is a shortage of food and fodder. Yes, this is correct. We face shortage of food and fodder during drought. Statement 2. Droughts result in conservation of water. Is it true? No. By the conservation of water, we can avoid droughts. But by the wastage of water and by the scarcity of water, we face droughts. So, statement 2 is wrong. Statement 1 is correct. Statement 2 is incorrect. It is correct answer. Next, assertion reason type questions. See the first one among those. Assertion. The seawater is saline. Yes. What is the reason given here? The seawater contains many dissolved salts. Because of the dissolved salts only, it is saline, means salty. Both are correct, and the reason is the correct explanation for assertion. Next, role of oceans in supplying usable water is quite important. Yes, because by the water cycle process, water from the oceans and seas, it evaporates in large extent and causes rains. So these oceans and seas are having important role in this. Reason, when the seawater reaches us in various other forms of sources of water, it is no more saline. Even though it is obtaining from the oceans and seas by the cyclic process, it is being no more saline because in that continuous processes it is being purified by the nature by evaporation and then condensation after raining it will be purified, so it is being no more saline after that, so it is also correct. Next, analytical approach type questions. First one, identify the process represented by the part A of the diagram. See, actually, you may know, this cyclic diagram represents water cycle. In this, water converts from one form to another form by the sun. See here, The conversion of water vapor into clouds is called condensation. By the condensation process, water vapor converts into clouds. So A can be represented as condensation. Next, given in the figure are four containers that contain the same amount of water. In which of the following containers will water evaporate the slowest? So, is it depending upon the shape of the container evaporation? Of course, yes. So, the rate of evaporation will be faster or higher from the container which is having a wide opening. The surface area of the water affects the rate of evaporation. There is a large surface area, rate of evaporation will be more. If the surface area is less, then rate of evaporation will be less, because evaporation is a surface phenomenon. Water starts converting into vapor only from the surface. So if there is more surface area, more water will be evaporated at the same time. If you observe once the diagrams here, containers, four containers, the container S has a less surface area. Only this, from this only water will be evaporated. So the rate of evaporation will be slow in the container S. Okay. Next, observe the given figure here. Which of the following processes is responsible for the formation of water droplets outside the glass? This you also might be experiencing at your homes. When you take some cool drink or chilled water in a glass, if you leave it for few minutes, then you will observe some droplets of water on the outer surface of the glass. So what will be responsible for this? That is condensation. The water vapor present in the atmosphere here will touch the glass, cooler parts of the glass, and will be condensed into droplets of water. The process is called condensation. Okay. Thank you for watching our video. Please subscribe our YouTube channel AIMS Today and visit our website aimstoday.in for latest updates and recorded videos.